Hello. The audio is pristine today. We've got soundproofing. We've got a little bass. I've got my gassy Mexican mic on. And we're just killing it. We're just killing it. So let's get started with the news. The background noise isn't too loud. Everyone's happy, chat. Everyone is a happy camper. And that is what matters. Okay? That is what matters. Although it might be a little bit, a little quiet, A little quiet. Why is your right eye green? What do you mean? My eyes actually change with the seasons. Funny enough. Let's get into the news, chat. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see what we got going on. Where did this come from? Did this pop up last night? Oh, yeah, it did. Huh. According to the old Yoshi P, I guess this popped up during the live letter from the producer live. I'm not sure. The English VO is almost complete on Final Fantasy XVI. All scenarios are set in stone. It will not be at TGS this year, as Yoshi P wants to show it at its utmost quality. Great. Great. The full quote is, "We have all the scenarios set in stone already, and the voice recording for the English version is in its final stages. Development is going well. It's quite difficult to make sure the quality is amazing. We want the next announcement to be something where everyone watches and says, 'I'm going to buy this game.' Thus, we are putting a lot of effort into making sure the quality is great. I want to show something at TGS, but I'm not sure if we will make that deadline. I don't like throwing out bits to string people along with small updates, so I want to show it when it's ready." Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm in. It's good stuff. What is this? I didn't realize that there was apparent stuttering with Resident Evil Village, but a crack recently fixed it. Is this like some DRM, anti-DRM software that's fucking up the capture? Yep. From the looks of it, the culprit behind these stutters is Capcom's DRM. Empress claims the game uses Capcom's anti-tamper v3 and, wait for it, De Novo version 11. Yep. Always the culprit there. Always the culprit. It doesn't even like help out the whatever. Whatever. I get it. I understand. Does it actually look smoother? Well, it actually does look smoother. I'm not going to show cracked footage of the game, but it's out there if you go and Google it. It looks, it's smoother. It does look a little bit better. Fanbyte.com has an article here on the weekend. We get a lot of opinion articles. The quiet, enduring success of the Lord of the Rings online. Is it big? Lord of the Rings recently launched its 7th expansion to a complete lack of fanfare outside of the fan base and a few hardcore MMO sites. What the fuck, that launched? I had no idea. Trying to kind of skim through this. I do believe, and I think this article actually mentioned it, and it's a great point. If Lord of the Rings Online can exist until the Amazon show comes out, I bet you Lord of the Rings Online will have a gigantic boom in population. I bet you it'll be big. Or at least a percentage. There will be a significant bump. I don't know if big is a word I would use. It could happen, though. You know, it could happen. What else do we got? The hate train keeps on coming. PC Gamer has an article entitled World of Warcraft's latest cinematic is a narrative disaster and players hate it. Oh boy. Let me get the JPNN graphic up. Yeah, oh boy. We watched this the other day. I'm not going to watch it because it is a little bit spoilery. The official YouTube video of the cinematic currently has over 10,000 downvotes compared to 4,000 upvotes. Meanwhile, the WoW subreddit is full of threads mocking the cinematic and World of Warcraft's obsession with what is widely regarded as one of its worst characters. The main thread for the cinematic has nearly 3,600 comments, most of which are saying things like, "Now I know why Illidan dipped at the end of Legion. He wanted to be galaxies away from this shit." Oh, man, that's a good line. I like that. Oh, man. Oh, they like do a deep dive on the story aspect of Sylvanas. Ever since Battle for Azeroth, World of Warcraft has slipped into a maddening trend of drip feeding its overly manufactured story through short cinematics that never feel like they stitch together anything meaningful. I'm quickly reaching the point where I no longer care about this universe or the people who inhabit it, and that consequently makes me wonder why I'm even still playing. And judging by the negative response to its latest cinematic across WoW's different online communities, I don't think I'm the only one. Like, I'd have a little bit more respect for articles like this if they didn't totally ignore the toxic behavior, the death threats the devs are getting. Oh, 100%. 100%. You're correct there. The death threats to the writer and the developers is just like, stop being a fucking scum human being. You know, stop being a piece of shit. Everyone gets death threat. Don't be like Archeron. Don't be a fucking idiot like Archeron. Don't just like gloss over like, well, everyone gets death threats. No. Don't normalize this bullshit. Fuck off with that logic. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking idiot. Don't normalize death threats, you fucking idiot. That's a stupid thing. That's a stupid statement. People say stupid shit on the internet news at 10. You're literally one of those people right now. You've also got multiple people timing you out for multiple minutes. We'll see you soon. I can't believe you're doubling down on this, of all things. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Don't send death threats, jokingly or not. Because you know what's not fun to receive? Death threats. On any level. Regardless of the, quote, what am I trying to say? Not logic. Efficacy, maybe, of the death threats. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Don't do that. But yeah, the article probably should have said, hey, don't do that. You're right. At some point, it definitely becomes a... Like it, people gloss over it, but I still think it's worth mentioning for sure. So, yeah. Anyways, going back to the very chill discussion of World of Warcraft is awful these days. When is like the wake up point? When do the CEOs think, all right, you know, let's figure this game out? Like I feel like that's long past in a lot of ways, right? When they stop making money. I mean, they're definitely making less money in terms of subscriptions, but they probably, like, the whales that they've introduced all these extra microtransactions into the game, maybe like replace that so they're doing all right. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't even know if World of Warcraft is obviously in China, right? How is World of Warcraft doing over there? Because I'm very much in the English-speaking world knowledge, but I have no idea what it's like in other regions. It's a very different game over there. About half the player base is from China. I mean, maybe that's where they care, right? Maybe a new title MMO with WoW's engine will help. I think if they go and do something outside of World of Warcraft, that's them kind of like waving the white flag in a lot of ways. Like, it's also not going to be the type of thing where the community is like, I'm going to go play this new MMO from the people that made WoW. You know, the people that let that game die and kicked it to the curb and now are making a new game. Right? I don't know. It's a weird thing. It does seem like everyone finds a way to shit on WoW lately, though. Deservedly or not. An interesting thing. In a much different video to cover that topic fully. Because the news moves on, chat. This is the new. Here's the World of Warcraft. It's out this way. Oh, here comes a new story. It's a new story time, chat. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is getting its next gen update, coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC later this year. They have also prepared some free DLCs inspired by the Witcher Netflix series. More info is coming soon. Here's, this right here happening. Oh, shit. The Witcher? We're going to have season 2? You guys remember when The Witcher season 1 came out? And people played that game and it sold a fucking shit ton? Well, this time we're going to be ready for it and sell you something new. So here we go. Get ready. Witcher Season 2, December 17th. We're going to make more money. And you're going to forget that Cyberpunk ever existed. Right? Right? Maybe? Potentially, please. Maybe. Can't watch that. Can't watch that. Can't watch that. Can't watch that. I don't even know what that is. What is with all of the mods coming out with trailers on Friday and Saturday? I guess because the normal games, the normie games, dominate the trailer scene during the week. I'm not sure. Here's an interesting article. GameIndustry.biz is reporting Some game companies that are in the 2021 U.S. Best Places to Work Awards. The music still seems a little loud, actually. Maybe like right there. Let me know in the YouTube comments. Thanks. Revealed during a special 35-minute online ceremony, which you can check out below. There were 11 U.S. Best Places winners. The highest scoring companies, 10 to 40 staff, are Big Run Studios. What the fuck do they make? Stand by. What the fuck? Big Run Studios, chat. You might know them for the popular games such as Blackout Bingo, Big Cooking, Big Run Solitaire, Big Hearts, and Farm Sweeper. You know what's probably sad? Those 5 games have probably made billions of dollars. I wouldn't even call that sad. I just a cool stat, you know? Just a cool thing. It's not bad. It's not bad. What is Phoenix Labs? They're also part of it. What do they make? Oh, Dauntless. Okay. Those are the Dauntless devs. That's cool. That's cool. Who else do we got? Pragma Platform. What do they make? Oh, they're a middleware company, it looks like. Yeah, they're like a middleware company. A scaling. I don't know exactly what they do, but middleware. And Virtuos. What do they make? Are these games a port? What do they do? Do these port games? What? Who the hell is Virtuos? They've apparently worked on a shit ton of games. They're a leading content production company specializing in video game development and 3D art production. What the hell? They have 2,000 people staffed. What? What do they do? It says our services. Here, let's just read this together, chat. Do you want to expand your video game universes and audiences, provide the most captivating experiences for your players, and maximize your revenue while at the same time decreasing your risk and cost? Some CEO is like, oh, yes. We've got your back. As projects grow larger and increasingly complex, a simple staffing solution simply won't be enough. Instead, you'll need a passionate, diversely talented team that can project or drive a project as hard as any internal development team can. To become an integral part of your organization. Okay, so they're just like a games company for hire. Wait, did they work on Final Fantasy VII? What? And are they just like ripping off other IPs here, or what the hell? They worked on Last of Us. This is the greatest game company in the world. They've worked on everything. And they're also one of the best places to work, apparently. The best mid-sized companies are 47 Communications. Wait a minute. I think I know who this company is. Yeah, 47. They actually, I work with them. They're great. In television, Parsec, Shell Games, and Survios. Isn't Survios a VR company? Yeah. They're the VR company. And the top large companies are Iron Galaxy Studios, creators of hit titles like Dive Kick and Killer Instinct, most notably, probably. They also do a lot of porting as well. We had the CEO, or one of the top 3 people at the company, Dave Lang, on our show a while back. And also Respawn Entertainment is in the list. All 11 winners went through the Best Places to Work awards process. In order to take part, they had to fill in an employer form that asks questions around pay, holiday, benefits, social activity, and lots more. This is marked by our team and was worth 25% of their final score. The bulk of the awards are based on an employee survey. We sent almost 60 statements to staff to agree or disagree with. The survey covered numerous topics, including working environment, work-life balance, management, diversity, and more. This was worth 75% of the score. Alongside 11 badge winners, they were also revealed a number of special awards, including the U.S. Best Boss Award. The winners of these categories are, for the Diversity Award, Shell Games. What do they make? Is this a mobile company? AR, VR. Oh, yeah, they're a VR company. They made Until You Fall, HoloLab Champions, I Expect You to Die 2, Mission, It's Complicated, etc. The Crisis Management Award went to Big Run Studios. The Corporate Social Responsibility Award, I Am 8-Bit. Wait, wasn't I Am 8-Bit the people that helped with E3? Or were they the people that left E3 this year? They pulled out of E3 2020's. They pulled out as E3 2020's creative director, was the news around that. Okay. The Education Award went to Virtuos. The Health and Wellbeing Award went to Survios. And the U.S. Best Boss Award went to... Let me see what the game is first before I read the name. What do they make? Oh. These are the people that made Mafia 3 and Mafia Definitive Edition. Hayden Blackman from Hangar 13. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Congrats to him. You know, I thought it was going to be Bobby. I thought Bobby was a shoo-in for that, but, you know, goes to show what I know, which apparently is nothing. Apparently nothing. I think we're getting close to the videos portion here. We got a lot of Warhammer stuff. Is there a Warhammer stream happening right now or something? Is that what's happening? There was? Oh, okay. Reveal stream new models. Ah. Looks like Barry's going to run some ads here. If you don't want to see those ads, you can drop a sub. Prime Gaming, $5 variety. Gifted subs are always a thing. We'll probably go back to matching all the gifted subs now that the craziness is over from Final Fantasy. But we'll see. We got a couple more streams. But those ads are going to run, so if you don't want to see them, I get it. I understand. But they're going to happen. Okay? Barry, hit the ad cannon. Engage. What else do we got? All right. I think it's video time, chat. I believe it's video time. There's not that many today. Also, let me load up the one true video. Okay, the one true video. If you know what I'm saying. And I think you do. I think you do. All right. Our first video is from Warhammer, just like our second video will also be from Warhammer. Let's unmute and watch together. You haven't talked about the new FIFA? Yeah, we did. They've got Mbaggy or Mbage on the cover. And that Mbappe. That's right. I got to remember the Hanson reference. We talked about that yesterday. He had a great song in the 90s, and now he's on the cover of FIFA, all right? Don't let your dreams be dreams, chat. Just do it. Here's a Warhammer thing that you can spend money on. All right, chat, talk to me. Talk to me here. How long does it take to paint? Let's look at one that's like coolly painted. That one was pretty well done. How long does it take, not tank, to paint this, chat? What are we talking about here? What is this? These guys are all 4 to 5 hours each. So talk to me about the painting process as someone who has never done this before. Do you just like dip? Do you just dip the whole thing in green? And then like paint? Like what is the process? You paint with a brush, a base color, and then you add the shades. Prime it green, base coat everything, wash it with shades, and then edge highlight. So you mean to tell me that there is a sense of artistry to this, and not everyone can do it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Fuck. Yes, mine are garbage, and it takes practice. Let me ask you this. Within the Warhammer community, is everyone a god at painting? Or do most people suck? And that's okay. And then they just get better. Most people suck. 99% suck. Okay. All right. I can't tell you why I'm asking, but, you know. Let's move on to our next video.
Right, you gits. Enough mucking about with them plans. The boss says it's time for the war. And the homies think they know what's coming for them.
This is pronounced the waw and not like the wog. Because he's trying to say war. It's the waw. Oh my God. Today I learned.
For the war. And the homies think they know what's coming for them. But what they don't know is we've got even bigger squigs. Whoa! Squigs so big they can pull an old rig of boys. And they're dead killy. The boss has got himself a squig with massive teeth to ride on. He ain't gonna walk like the rest of you sad lot. What? Oh, he is. Well, he's the boss. He can do what he's fucking well likes. The homies reckon they's got a gargan all nice and dead.
Dude, hold on. All right, talk to me here, chat. Let's say this right here. Now, this is one coat of like some grayish paint. And then they went back and like touched up the rivets, right? How the fuck did they do the little like artifact or the like scratches and shit? Is that like the etches? How do they do that? They wash it, then dry brush it? It's called weathering? That's too much work, guys. That's too much work.
I suspect the boss is using it as a super shooty command center. Also, I heard the great white...
Now, wait a minute. How do you do this? Do they just pour paint inside the mouth? That's a lot more work. I mean, that looks incredible. Like, look at the like tribal looking design right here.
Yeah, with that orders.
Look at that. That's insane.
Boss scrag badge. So even the regular boys have got some new stuff.
Look at that.
And about them copters, the mechs forgot how to build since Blackreach. Well, they remembered them again. Right, that's the signal, boys. Time to get stuck in.
Now whoa, that guy looks crazy. This is just like a normal British accent, right? Like this, they just found this guy in like Liverpool or something and said, "Hey, could you read these lines?" And he said, "Okay." That's how that works. Yeah, okay. Strippin probably knows that guy, right? Yeah, I mean they're probably chums, as they say in the biz. I think that's what they say. Right? They're chummy mates. Here's a non-Warhammer announcement trailer for a game called Fire and Maneuver.
Conflict has shaped the course of history. Since civilization began, man has fought his neighbor for resources, for ideals, for power. As man sought empire and glory, he brought with him war. A romantic ideal, a fight for home and hearth, brotherhood and country, even as new weapons made war more deadly, more horrific.
I think he meant war.
But one thing never changed: the need for strategy. An army without a leader is a mob. A battle without a plan is a massacre. It is time to prove your mettle. Time to study war as a science. Time to look ahead to the future rather than turning to the past. Time to move beyond Napoleon, beyond antiquated notions of romance and honor, beyond adventures on the field of battle. This is a new age where victories are not won with heroism and chivalry, but with blood and iron.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Is that a YouTuber? I don't even know what I just watched. It's a YouTuber's game. Oh, he's got 1.25 million subs. How big is his Patreon? $604 a month. How many people are wish listing this? Oh, maybe that's not front facing. Huh. Well, I guess it just came out, so. Yeah. All right, chat. Last call. Last call for news. Did I miss anything? Is there anything we need to cover here before we get into the real shit? Is there any last call? Any other stuff? Oh, the RWBI, also known as Ruby, have announced a new game called Arrowfell. That's all they have is the logo right now for that. Oh yeah, that Ashes of Creation alpha came out. Let me go take a look at Lyrics channel for that. Now, chat, I wish I could play. I wish I could play a video of me talking about the YouTubers, like, and the Twitch streamers blowing this game the fuck up a couple months back, and everyone saying like, oh, this is going to be the greatest MMO of all time. It's going to be incredible, yada, yada, yada. And I said, guys, you don't even know if it's going to play well. Wait for it to come out. We're here. What do we think about it, chat? Here's Lyrics gameplay. It looks like an MMO. Is it good? I can play for $500. I'm all right with that. Whoa, that looks pretty cool. It's alpha as fuck. Does the core gameplay, though, like the core gameplay should be there in an alpha state somewhat. I think you can probably comment on that, right? The core gameplay is good. Okay. Not really. The world is amazing, huge, very good base. From the like 30 seconds that I saw tuning into an Asmin stream, the same person that was on those podcasts months ago was flying around on his flying mount with his name ever present and sending messages in-game to Asmin, which, call me old-fashioned, and I guess you could say this is where the people would say that I was jealous or something. It's not really the best look for the game, in my opinion. Like, I don't... do you need to do that? Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, just let the players play? I don't... shouldn't you be, like, looking at feedback for the game rather than trying to be the center of attention? I don't know. Like, you know, I have my own thoughts about that. Oh, what is that? Hold on. This is the skills system. Oh, so you put points into the skills to make them better, I guess? I think Lyric's reading that.
Storm, Drain Essence. This is attack damage. These are passive points.
Okay, thanks, Lyric.
That's different. That's not a new spell.
Why does... Lyric's characters are always so stupid. I mean, I'm definitely intrigued. I don't, is this supposed to be the mini map or something? Like, what is this? Yeah, the sprint effect is kind of weird. Like, the player should just be able to notice that they're moving faster. Fight for us? This is not me streaming. I'm watching a video of the game. Oh, there's the quest. Okay. So the quests seem pretty simple. I want to see a little bit of combat. What the hell is that? A grassland raptor. Oh. Okay. It's super early alpha and so far has better world than dead-ass maps in Final Fantasy XIV for sure. What? I guess we know who's the WoW fan or former WoW fan. The mirror looks very generic. This looks about like every MMO that came out between the start of World of Warcraft and 2014 to me. So far, I haven't seen anything that's like, that nose is next gen. Okay, let me see some combat, Lyric. Show me some combat. He's got a horse. Oh, that's kind of pretty. That horse is beating his ass. Oh my God, he's got so many mobs on him. I wonder if the mobs go faster in the water than him. Yeah, he's dead. Holy shit, there's so many mobs there. Where's the actual... Dude, do you just not fight in this game? Oh, here we go. So he's got a wand that he's spamming his abilities with Q, it looks like. It's got like a fire. Okay, that thing blew the fuck up. That was like a fireball. It's got a cooldown on it. I don't know. It looks all right. Do I think it's the second coming of Christ like everyone was saying it was going to be? No, not really. But it's also very early. I feel like this is the type of game it's like, all right, I'll check back when this game actually releases in about 2 years. What does it cost to get into this if you want to play right now, chat? It's $500, right? $500 if you want to play it right now. What else do you get for $500? You get a chicken or something? Is your character Shrek? I'm not playing. We're watching a stream. You get a lifetime sub. Wait, this is going to have monthly sub? It's got a sub and a cash shop. I mean, Final Fantasy has a sub and a cash shop. So I can't really like... Oh, is this... Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look-see here. All right. So for $250, you get access to Future Alpha 2, Beta 1, Beta 2. You get 6 months of game time, $100 in Embers, which is the in-game marketplace credits, no P2W. There, I don't know how to eloquently describe what I'm trying to say, but I feel like I lose respect, or I don't know what, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The game has like an air of like hello fellow kids to it, if that makes sense. When they say things like no P2W exclamation point, like I feel like I'm gonna be sold some crypto or something here pretty soon. I guess that's maybe a little bit harsh, but yeah. How do I see the other? Oh, okay. So you get 150 embers, 11 months. Oh, you don't get permanent sub. You get 11 months of game time. You get a shaded duckling, a crested sun plume, a nested vine vestment, the drifting petal. Oh, you get this ship. A hilled hovel. I guess that. Or maybe, this right here. Name reservation. In addition to the cosmetic items, you'll be entitled to purchase future monthly cosmetics as add-ons for the adventure level pre-order pack and below. Oh, so you get like a permanent discount or something? I don't know. I think you could definitely say that in my 20 years of playing MMOs, all the way from Dark Age of Camelot to today, where I've played every single MMO that's ever been released that hit a 1.0 to some degree, I've seen a lot of bullshit, and I've seen a lot of games that never actually delivered on their promise, and I've been hyped up, and I've definitely become jaded around the whole aspect of new MMOs coming out and all that stuff. That jadedness is definitely in full effect here. I hope this game does well. You know, it's the little wild to me. It is what it is. I agree, but then again, nothing forces you to buy it at this point, as it seems. Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's why I said it. I will definitely look back when this game launches in 2 to 4 years, probably. We shall see. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll be great. I do think that there is some sense of... I have to be careful how I phrase this. There is a way to abuse a streamer's influence when it comes to games that have a ton to prove and have not proven anything thus far. And in a lot of ways, I feel like this game is kind of abusing that already, if that makes sense. But we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah. Hey, let's watch a different completely thing and stop talking about Ashes of Creation. What do we got here? I think there's nope, we're not watching that. We're not watching that. I think it's time. I think it's time, chat. I think it's time. You know it. I know it. We're getting into it. Here we go. It's demon time, chat. Ahem.
Shin Megami
Tensei 5 Day Turning Devil, etc. Surprise Kunizu God today. I'm surprised. Ara with me. Music. Defeated by Emperor Jimmu's Eastern Expeditionary Force in ancient Japanese mythology. It is regarded as the growth of the rebels, such as the Blue Mexico Shed. It is said that the progress has been suppressed for a long time. Stay tuned for the next introduction to the Demon King. We're not looking forward. Well, we're not looking forward to it, chat. We're not looking forward to it. That blue Mexican shed or Mexico shed, though. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, that's going to do it for JPNN today. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you had a good time here. If you want to catch any other JPNNs, you can do so over at youtube.com/itmeJP. Make sure to drop a sub and ring that old bell. Thanks to everyone who's commenting for the old algorithm. It's a joke. It's a goof around this show, but it definitely works. It definitely works. Let me know what you guys think about the audio and everything as we're trying to fuck with that constantly over on YouTube as well. I read all of your comments. Thank you guys for that. No news tomorrow as it's Sunday, and that's when the news rests. But we'll be back Monday with the news and, of course, a doubleheader of the old SMT Daily Demon. As Barry Carlisle says, like and subscribble. We'll see you next Monday, 2 days from now. All right? We're out of here. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.